until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one that I trust. Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Hey guys, welcome to week number 4 of Tutorial Tuesdays. I am back this week with another guitar song. And it's actually similar enough to the one we did on Pumped Up Kicks a few weeks ago. So if you did that one, this would be a good one to do next. So this week we're doing Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. It's one of my favourite songs at the moment. I first heard it around the start of lockdown and it's such a tune. Such a good song. So I've come up with a little guitar arrangement for it. So I'm going to teach you the chords and a little riff, the little riff at the start as well. So you can learn both, or you can only learn the chords or just the riff, whatever you want. So I'm going to show you both as you saw at the start. That's what it sounds like when it's all put together. So without further ado, let's get started with the chords. So the chords you're going to need for this song, first of all, you're going to need your capo on your 3rd fret. And there's only 4 chords you're going to need for this song. So the 4 chords are D minor, A minor, C, and G. So that's it, just those 4 chords. The pattern is very similar to the one we did in Pumped Up Kicks in week number 1. So if you do want to go back and have a look at that one, I would recommend it before doing this one. So I'll play you the pattern first to show you, okay? So it's going to be... Right, so that's in real time, and then if we slow it down. Got that same kind of rhythm. You can actually do this with a lot of songs. I tend to use this for a lot of songs, this pattern, because it works well with songs that are quite up tempo. So basically you're going D minor, A minor, C to G, and that's it for the whole song. You do the riff at the start and then you do it a few more times throughout it as well. But so when you're counting, so the pattern is a mixture of strums, single strums, and hits. So a hit is literally kind of just stopping the sound coming out of the guitar with your hand like that. So what you're counting is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, yeah? So what's different about this one to Pumped Up Kicks is Pumped Up Kicks, you only did whereas with this one you stay on each chord for a few beats longer. So you're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. I did that really Irish thing there where you speak while I'm breathing in, so I went 1, 2. Des Bishop has a joke about that. I think the Irish people do that. Yeah. So sorry about that if my words got lost there. Now there is a part in the song at the end of the chorus, or no, it's the pre-chorus. My apologies. It's the pre-chorus where you go, I look around and see the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. Oh, nasty. So that's, if you're looking this up on tabs, you might see NC, which means no chord. So if you want to, you can leave out the G chord for that. So I can see clearly when you're like to do that. I like to go straight to the G. So and you can do your little kind of muted strum there if you want to. You can add that in. So that's the strum. That's the strum. Doesn't change other than that little bit I showed you. You can add in yourself the go on. So now on to the riff. So breaking it down now, okay, you will need a plectrum for this. You can do it sans plectrum without it, but I just think it sounds crisper and clearer, and it's good to get used to using the plectrum for these kind of things, because we're going to be going down on some strings and we're going to be plucking up on others, so it's good to get used to doing that with the plectrum, in my opinion. So we are starting off with our D string open, which means we're not pressing down any finger on the D string, okay? So with your plectrum, you're going to be going down for the D, you're going to be going down on the D string, right? So, and we're in our second fret of the D string, so we're going to be going. Okay, so it's D, D. So again, that's D, D, and then you're going to put your third finger onto the third fret of the A string. So as you see there, I'm going down, down, up, down. So up on the A string and down, back down on the D. So, okay, you got that? So the next bit is, so you're going to be putting your second finger on the D string on the second fret, playing it with your plectrum, and then you're going to go with your third finger to the third fret of the A string and you're going to go off, on. So just going back to the start very slowly, okay? Sorry. So we're just going to go back to the start. So we're just going to go back to the start slowly. Again. And you're going to do that whole thing twice. So it's D, D, A, D, and then middle finger on the D string. Then open A string and third finger on it. So again, that second bit is, or the first bit, sorry. Alright, so when you have that bit, so the first bit you do it twice, and once you have that, you have the next bit, which I love doing the next bit. It's my favourite bit. I'm just going to play it for you slowly first to show you, okay? 2, 3. Again. Again. What we're doing there is we're playing our G string open, which means no finger, in our second fret. Okay. Then you're putting your middle finger down on the D string in the same fret. So open G, middle finger on D, and then off. So open G, middle finger on D, and then third finger onto the A. So I'll show you that again slowly. Last note is 2, 3, 4. So that's actually a semi-breve. I know we haven't done much on music theory. I will at a later stage, but in case you were wondering, we hold that note for 4 beats and that's a semi-breve. So the whole thing again. These kind of riffs are really good for you when you're learning. They're good for your dexterity, they're good exercises for your fingers, and it's good to get used to using different fingers rather than using the same one, which is a bad habit to get into, and it's just much better for you to get used to doing that. So this is, I really recommend learning this one. It's really fun to play as well. So win-win. So that's it for this week. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. And if you'd like to follow me on Facebook, it's Gorey School of Pop, or over on Instagram, it's Karen Alice Music. Thanks so much again, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
Until I feel your touch, I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one that I trust. Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel